Recording in progress. Ah, I see your oral fixation has prevailed.
Well, no, we were talking about the notion of everything. Oh wow, it still smells of tobacco, so nice. Of everything in the universe being one in the whole. So,
Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, the rock, paper, scissors.
is this not a pipe, or is it a pipe? Was Magritte
You,
right, or was he wrong?
he was right and wrong.
I think your sound you sound a little muffled.
So,
No, I can't hear you. Maybe you gotta lick the tip again. No, try the thingy, the dongle Kong, dongle Kong. There you go. That's your expert skill. Can you
testing,
hear that? Now I can hear
testing.
you. There you go.
Yeah, but now, oh, what? How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh man, I got a magic tongue. I've been told.
Yeah, you probably have. You have been told that many a times, I'm sure, because you are an expert at flavor profiling, especially potato
Profiling it,
chips.
profiling in general. I think
What do you mean by profiling in general? Just like,
all kinds of profiling. Yeah, taste profiling,
uh,
sound profiling.
so you would be
Uh,
a great secretary. You're a profiler.
yeah, yeah. Spatial profiling. Uh, yeah, I would be a great secretary.
Spatial anomalies. Oh, you would be a good secretary because you would be able to uh, pleasure the boss real easy.
Being a edge
An edge
edge
lord.
lord, being an edge lord. Although I would have.
The speaker's off again. You're like coming in and out. It's like you're.
She said.
That's what she said. But anytime you say that, by the way, you have to end with
Yeah.
a woo. That's what she
Why?
said. Woo. No, again, speaker's fucked up, man.
I don't know.
I don't know what to do. I don't. So, Keanu, Alex, just to let you know
Yeah.
that we are not the most proficient with technology. Um,
Hence why in 2071, uh,
all right, all right. We just gotta
nothing still.
stop for a second.
Maybe it's the thing. Maybe it's your fault.
No, no, I hear you. Like it's clear. The sound is clear, but the microphone on your end like comes in and out.
How about this?
That's good.
Ah,
You
all
turned it
right.
upside down, right?
No, I put it in a different hole.
Oh, that's what happens. You had it in the wrong hole.
I
So
put
I
it in the
see
wrong
how
hole.
proficient you are at plugging
Hence why
things in.
I told you I never went to school. I nor was I homeschooled.
You were educated in the school of life.
I was no. Oh, I hold on. Going back to being a fantastic secretary,
Yeah.
being an expert in the secretarial arts.
Mm-hmm.
I could only be a secretary if I can legally change my name to the most famous racehorse in history.
Secretariat.
Then and only then I will become a secretary.
Then you would be a wild stallion. Think about that.
Wild stallions. Um, yeah, it'd be funny because every time the boss would call me, it would be secretariat. It
Mm-hmm.
would be with a very heavy T. It would be yeah. I'm gonna change my. Jesus Christ, Mom! I told you not when I'm on Zoom. I'm recording my podcast.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Ah,
Not not not
fuck.
not no no concern, no
Nothing. I get no
care.
respect, man. I get no respect.
Good. Rodney. How about you change your name to Rodney? But you need a tie and bulging
But
eyes when you do it.
man, that's comedy. Do you think they'll understand this in 2075,
They must
70,
because
78, in
I'm
2078?
assuming that our viewership listenership, like if it's only like the audio version, is it called listenership? Because you say
Well,
viewers.
only if they only listen, if they do the audio books.
Yeah, yeah. What if you have a differently abled individual being bereft of sight and hearing? Are we
Mhm.
going to create some kind of system where they can still listen? Will it be in Braille? Like a printout thing that they
So
can
I think
touch?
in I think in I think in 2072 when our listeners are listening to this. Uh,
75.
what, just that year? Is that the only year that we're going to have?
That
I think
apparently is, yeah, the year that
no,
we will
no. I
finally.
think in the decade. I think in 75 is when the two active listeners, other than you and I,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
in 72 is when the app will come out that the video gets converted into a vibrational resonance that could be visualized and heard by the deaf blind.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Do you think then that if we have the technology to do that, we'll also have the technology to have ocular implants that they can actually see again?
No,
No,
no, that's way too no.
way too advanced, right?
Yeah, I think
Or
we have
stem
to
cell
master.
research will have grown people new eyeballs.
Ah, yes, maybe they'll have. You know how they did the so the first time that they used stem cell to grow a human ear.
Mm-hmm.
You know about that research, right? The lab. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. Well,
They
the
they
first one I
successfully
think
grew.
was a kidney. I don't
No,
remember.
I'm talking about specifically the
Yeah.
human ear was successfully grown in a lab on the back of a piglet.
Nice. Oh yes, yes, I remember that.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in 2079, they'll be when our two viewers are watching and listening to our and receiving the resonance of our art here,
Uh-huh.
performance art. Um, they will have the technology to have grown via stem cells additional eyeballs on maybe like on this part of the arm.
Mm-hmm.
So all your shirts will have to have little holes for the eyeballs to dangle out.
Well, why not on the back of their head? Well, so the
Because then
expression
you
"he's
don't.
got eyes on the back of his head"
No,
actually comes
no,
true.
jackass. No, jackass, because it's one directional. It's only 180 degrees. If you put him here, 180 degrees and 180 degrees meets in front and in back. So therefore you have 360 degrees.
So it's like
Are
a
you bad at are
chameleon.
you bad at geometry?
Well, yes. In fact, no, actually, I was really good in geometry. That's the one I was good at because it's all spatial. It
So
made sense.
that's why you can't have them on the back of the head.
But if you have an
It's
ear,
essentially the problem we have. the essentially the problem we have with the eyes in front of the head, right?
Yeah.
We can only see. It's not even 180. It's like 100 and fucking 43 degrees or some shit like that.
Well, it depends on how you exercise your muscles. Some people,
Your kegels.
yeah,
You
the
got to do
the
your kegel, your eyeball kegels.
the head kegel, the head throat kegels. Is it kegels or kegels? I don't know. It's like
It depends on which part of the continent you're on.
you strengthen the swallow muscle function so that you can. Well, there are some very talented people that can
That's
already
got
do
nothing
that.
to do with no. That's what does that got to do with your eyeballs, man?
Oh, well, I'm assuming that the muscle strengthening here gives you the ability to change and alter
Well,
and
no,
control
no,
muscle strength there.
no.
Huh?
That's the problem with. Don't you know the problem? The essential problem with assuming.
You make an ass out of you.
Yeah.
Me
Uh,
too, on occasion.
no, no. It's
Hey, too
they have to
many
be here. They got to be there.
too many ums, okay? O's and ums and ahs. Just you gotta think clearly. I know
So
the
more
banality
e's,
of the
more
subject
e's
we're
and
talking
i's.
about. E's and
I have
I's.
to do for more eames and imes,
And sometimes Y's.
and sometimes
Rhymes.
eames, eames, ohms.
Okay,
It's because I'm meditating all the time.
what
What?
do you what do you think is the most endearing and I don't want to say this in a disparaging way, but like physical defect? Do you like stutterers better than people who slur or mispronounce or people who blink too
I
much?
have, I have a like my heart drips. I don't know if that's the right way to
Bleeds.
describe
My
it.
heart
Bleeds.
bleeds. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not bleeding. A bleeding heart is more like pity,
Yeah.
where mine is not
Oh,
pity. It's like
it's filled with love. It's overflowing.
yeah,
Your
yeah,
heart is
yeah.
overflowing.
For people that have uh mostly speech. What's it called when you have soft s's?
The speech impediment like that.
Yeah, yeah,
The fifth.
yeah.
It's kind
That
of
that
cute.
that makes me like I kind of like I in a way I kind of fall in love with them.
Interesting.
They're very I hold them very very dear. I just want to hug them.
So you just like people with soft asses, and you just want to hug
Well,
it and hold it close.
a shapely soft ass.
It
It
has to
can't
be
be like a
shapely.
saggy. Yeah, it
Oh,
can't be.
uh, Saggy's
It's
not
got to have a
soft,
nice.
man.
It's got to have a nice curve. The S has to have. It has to be proportionally curved.
You have to be able
Not
to put
these.
the French curve against it, and it fits
Yeah,
perfectly. Yes.
yeah. Not these like long, elongated, wiggly S's. Soft, mushy,
No,
mushy S is not.
mushy
No,
ass. No.
no,
Or the
no. The
sagging
S.
ass.
It has to be almost like a Helvetica. A
Ah,
Helvetica capital S is almost like two spears, one on
yes.
top. I mean,
It's a yin and the yang
it's
thing.
firm. It's
Oh, it's
firm.
firm.
Yeah, the Helvetica S is. It's funny. You know why Helvetica is called Helvetica, right?
No, is it named after a cheese?
No, it's named after a country.
Switzerland?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
Helvetia.
yeah. It is the original name of Switzerland or the people of Switzerland. It was invented in Switzerland, hence Helvetica.
Invented or designed? I kind of like designed
It
better.
was invented. It was invented. He particularly because it was they were both him and his wife were designers
Mm-hmm.
and architects. I believe that it's only his name on the, although they both were. I don't know. There's a whole documentary on it, but no, he redesigned, he reshaped a lot of the, excuse me, the letters.
All right, seeing that you are a font of knowledge for design principles, which fonts are endearing to you other than Helvetica, and which ones can you not stand? Ones that are in common usage, right? Like Arial or Comic Sans or Times New
Um,
Roman or Gothic.
I don't. So I don't go. I don't follow them by names because the reality is that there are 1,000 font names that are essentially copies of one
Yes.
another.
Oh, more than that. There's like 10,000.
Helvetica has been copied, 10,000 times, and it has 10,000 different names just because I don't know, the size of the circle used for the letter is, 2 degrees small, whatever.
Yeah.
They're just stupid shit. Um, I'm I am a huge fan of fonts that are that evoke emotional response from me.
How do you feel about Windings? Considering that
I
predates
actually
emojis by
that's
like
one of
40
that
years.
is absolutely one of my favorite fonts, and I use it constantly
Really?
to both in pure form and also as a basis, as a springboard to create other designs
Yeah,
from those
yeah.
designs. I think it's one of the greatest. It's as important, if not more important, than Helvetica itself.
There's no longer any, in my opinion, uh the font appreciation that existed up to 20 years ago. And you know that by just looking at layouts for everything from movie posters to textbooks to everything, where they're just throwing a shit ton of fonts together to make it look splashy or
Well,
exciting,
it's
and it's just like
so yeah.
blah.
Well, the problem is with design school to begin with. As society becomes more and more PC, um, and the teaching methods change, the more of a breakdown we're going to have because of lack of students being told, no, that's wrong, or no, that's not how you should do it.
You can't hurt anybody's feelings,
Which,
right?
yeah, because back in prior to, so pre pre PC world, um, a teacher telling you that something shouldn't be done or can't be done was the force behind the student, or you as the individual, to go learn why it could be done so that you can prove the teacher wrong,
Yeah.
right? So the old saying that the student becomes the teacher,
The student becomes a master.
right?
Mm-hmm.
When that stops, and now you break down the rankings between student and teacher, so therefore the student has nothing to work forward to. If my teacher tells me that everything I do is acceptable and fine, then I have nothing to strive towards,
Yeah. So there's
and
no
and
desire
therefore
to
and
achieve
therefore
anything.
education becomes stagnant because achievement has been negated at core.
Yeah. So
And that's why in 2071,
so we're going back in time.
when
Our
our
viewership
when our
starts.
when our viewership explodes,
Uh-huh.
uh, it will be a world. The reason why there's two listeners, followers of our
Patrons,
art
if you
form,
will. Yes.
patrons, as you if you will, is because it's a complete idiocracy in pure form, and
Ah, so
and
we seem like geniuses in the future.
absolutely. Well,
Oh
to
my
the two
God.
to those two people.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
we are then the masters of mediocrity, right?
Here,
Right now,
but in 2075,
we're geniuses.
mediocrity is actually at at the upper echelon of society.
I love it. I love it. Does that mean we should invest in Crocs?
Absolutely not.
Why?
No, because no one's going to buy it. No one's going to like those things.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I think they're.
I think.
How about
Yeah, no
Gatorade?
one. They're it's like they're fads. They're
Yeah,
fads.
yeah.
They come and go. They'll come and go very very quickly. No one's gonna kind of like jeans.
Yeah.
Jeans came and went or come and go. No one's really gonna like who's. Why would you wear such a heavy cotton, heavy? Yeah, no one's gonna.
Here's a trend that befuddles me, which I don't know if it'll exist in 2084. Um, but when I see both men and women wearing these short pants that in our generation we used to mock people for wearing floods,
Yeah,
and now that's a trend. It's like it's way longer than a capri,
yeah.
but way shorter than a pants should be.
You have no idea. Listen. Fashion is not a subject that you should be talking about.
I'm asking because, like I said, I'm not the most well versed in. Oh my God, what is that stub? The angle that lifted. Just for the record, for our future viewer, because we just lost one, is is we do not disparage little people, midgets, dwarves, or whatever will be the expression for them in
See,
75 years. But you looked right there when you lifted the leg, you had the proportion of Tyrion Lannister. It was just like, what the fuck was that?
you're such a jag.
Oh my goodness.
Did we just not finish the conversation about me being a giant in an enormous
Yes.
warehouse space?
Don't you remember
Yeah,
the
so my
character in
proportions.
Thor who was a giant, the dwarf, but he was had the proportions of a
I
midget?
no, I am a jumbo shrimp.
Oh
He's a
yeah.
giant midget. He's a midget giant. I am a midget giant.
You are. You're a
My
giant.
cranium, my cranium has sucked so much energy out of my skeleton that my other extremities kind of, they got kind of sucked in.
And that's why you have the Peter penis problem.
Peter Pan is
Pen.
ism. Peter
Yeah.
Pan is in Peter Pan is in.
Penicism.
I went to the doctor.
Uh-huh.
I went to the doctor for my weekly checkup because
Oh, I think you were gonna say for my weekly disposition, but
no. No. I went for my weekly checkup at the doctor's office, and he asked me how Mr. Just how's everything going this week? I said everything is fine, except anyway, I described what I was feeling, and he diagnosed him. He diagnosed me. He
mm-hmm.
gave me a diagnosis of what's the
Murder?
other word? What's the other word? The
Diagnosis
diagnosis
of
for
murder.
murder? Prognosis.
Mm-hmm.
The prognosis was penicillin.
Really? But what
Yes.
was the diagnosis? What did you have? to?
Like a drippy thing.
Oh,
And he
was it
said,
was it a
and he
penile
said,
drippiness?
Mr. Just, you have penicillin.
Selling in the pen, huh?
I have illin in the penis. Jesus, are
So,
you that
yeah,
dense?
yeah. I'm saying
I
it's.
mean,
I'm
I
trying to
didn't go to
Beastie
school.
Boys it. You know what I mean?
I'm not educated or schooled, but man, you are dense.
But it is
It's a
interesting.
play on words.
Yeah,
It's a play.
I do.
I thought you were all into puns and
I'm
stupid
I
stuff
am
like
into
that.
wordplay. Uh,
Is that like a community thing? Like you guys meet in someone's mom's basement and you engage in wordplay?
no, it's an app where you have to guess the word that
Do you have
they're
to
giving
sign? Do
you.
you have to be an adult to sign up in this app
Maybe
to 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 play with words?
you just have to
So
be.
it's
You have
so
to have.
dirty.
You have to have a certain kink.
You guys are so dirty. Like bone, like orthopedic kinks,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like hammer toes.
You gotta hold the hand can't be,
What's hey? What's your kink? What's your kink?
hammer toe. I'm double jointed. That's my kink. I have a crick in the neck. That would be a really interesting dungeon where it's just a bunch of therapists. You sign up for the kink dungeon, you go there, and it's just chiropractors and stuff.
And everyone's deformed.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not deformation. It's
Malformation.
no, because that connotates that it's bad.
Oh,
You can't
negative. Yeah,
body
yeah,
shame.
yeah.
You can't body
No, you
shame.
can't. No, no, no,
Uh,
no. You're right.
you can't even call yourself like I can't stand in the mirror and grab my belly and say, "Oh, look, I'm a fat ass." No, that's unacceptable.
Yeah,
You are
because your reflection will sue you or will report you for body shaming.
yeah.
Yep, I get it. I
But
get it. And
yeah,
it's not so wrong. It's not wrong.
it's not so wrong, but it's also there's this thing to be said about the shame and guilt and whatnot. Whatever structures or ethical, moral hierarchies and institutions that created the levels of shaming, shame is designed to get the individual to do better, right? There are some people that have genetic disposition to they can't they have malfunction in their metabolic processes that they can't do anything about it, even to the opposite side. I was watching this documentary about this kid, this farmhand, and his body cannot absorb he had something that he could not absorb fat no matter what. So he was ripped. This kid was ripped because he was a farmer. I mean, we're talking about like totally ripped, but it was all skin tight, so like his cheekbones were really protruding and stuff like that. It's because his body can't absorb fat. So this poor kid trying his life to put the weight on would eat a lot. And so he was skinny, ripped. We're talking about like Bruce Lee crossed with Tony Atlas ripped. It was weird. It was really, really weird. And his cholesterol was through the roof and his blood sugar was through the roof because the poor kid
Yeah.
was eating. So they came up with some kind of drug, which I think was a precursor to Ozempic.
Mm.
And,
You lost me. Hold on, time out. Because you just went. those fireworks that when you light them, you throw them on the ground.
Yeah,
They
firecracker.
start.
The
No, not firecracker. They start
witch
spinning and then they
whistles.
go.
Yeah.
And you don't know which direction. Okay,
Yes.
you just did one of those. You
Hey,
lost me. You lost me at welcome back.
that was like 2 hours ago. So I'm a human witch whistle, is what you're saying.
You're a human witch whistle. Yeah, and
My brain does sometimes work like I am, say, the intellectual equivalent of the death blossom. You know what the death blossom is? In
no, I don't.
Vietnam, they
Oh Jesus. Oh
no, no, no.
Jesus.
This is
No, no,
important.
no, no, no. Just stop. Just stop it.